It is day 7 of the government shutdown, and there is still no end in sight as the impact grows. Here are 3 things that you need to know at this hour. First, the Senate is back, but still stuck. Lawmakers reconvened this morning, but no new votes are scheduled. Both sides remain deadlocked over health care subsidies. And air travel is really feeling the impact right now. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy warned today that rising sick calls are already delaying flights, and those delays could get worse nationwide. And right now, a fight is brewing over back pay. A new White House memo suggests nearly 750,000 federal employees may not be guaranteed retroactive pay. President Donald Trump reinforced that message today, saying federal layoffs could be announced within days if the funding stalemate continues. He also hinted at the possibility of denying back pay to furloughed workers. And here's what he said when asked about it. Take a listen.
It depends on who we're talking about. But for the most part, we're going to take care of our people. There are some people that really don't deserve to be taken care of, and we'll take care of them in a different way.
Rafael Sanchez Cruz joins us from the newsroom. And Rafael, this potential move by the White House would be going against the very law that President Trump signed during his first term.
Yeah, that's right, Annie. The Government Employee Fair Treatment Act was signed after the historic 35-day shutdown that ended in January of 2019. It's been interpreted to guarantee back pay to furloughed workers, but now it seems that the Office of Management and Budget is reportedly suggesting that the act only allows for back pay. It doesn't guarantee the payments.
This was a Donald Trump law.
Outrage is growing on Capitol Hill following reports that the White House might be exploring options to not provide furloughed federal employees back pay once the government shutdown ends.
The suggestion that they might now try to stiff people and go back on it, they'll find themselves in court over it. I think the legal rationale.
I don't know the details.
House Speaker Mike Johnson says this should spark more urgency for Democrats.
I haven't spoken to the White House about it, but there are some legal analysts who are saying that that may not be appropriate or necessary in terms of the law requiring that back pay be provided.
We're not just going to roll over on this.
Maryland Congressman Glenn Ivey says he's not buying what he calls a pressure tactic.
This seems to be an effort to leverage, Democrats into agreeing to the deal that they've got on the table. But, I think it's pretty clear that we would fight this in court.
In a statement, the American Federation of Government Employees, the largest federal employee union in the country, called the Trump administration's argument a, quote, obvious misrepresentation of the law. It is also inconsistent with the Trump administration's own guidance from mere days ago, which clearly and correctly states that furloughed employees will receive retroactive pay for the time they were out of work as quickly as possible once the shutdown is over. Meanwhile, without many details, President Donald Trump says federal layoffs will be announced soon.
But we have a lot of things that we're going to eliminate and permanently eliminate.
Yeah, many government employees will start feeling the effects of the shutdown later this week. They'll be getting partial paychecks because they won't be paid for the first days of October due to the shutdown, Annie.
All right, Rafael, thanks for that update.